Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Majestic speaking, and today I'm going to bring to you another game that I'm going to start a series on. This is MechWarrior Online. I know that there's a lot of controversy around the game right now. There's a lot of crashing, and sometimes there's server errors, and the map selection might not be good, and there's a lot of criticism. But there's also a lot of good that is coming at the game now, and recent posts from the developers. It seems like they're getting everything back together here quite nicely. So I wanted to start off this video with a new mech that came out just last week. They had an event on it. It was called the Top Dog versus Quarantine event, and this is the Top Dog. It is a Thunderbolt. It is 65 tons and was originally equipped with 9 medium lasers. I put 4 large large lasers on it. This is what the paint scheme looks like. So it kind of has some of that stalker misery look to it with the bullet holes and battle wounds and so forth. Top Dog, I'm guessing, deals with the the left torso here with the 7 kills on it to signify aces. And as you can see, it is a great looking mech. It's got a pretty heavy armament to it. It comes with the medium lasers standard. That's 9 energy hard points when you first start with it. But instead I put on the 4 large lasers. So occasionally it does heat up a little bit, but I do have cool shots with it. I was able to equip, I believe, 5 double heat sinks on it. So it's alright, but in any case, I know that you guys are more anxious to see the gameplay than to listen to me talk, so let's get right to it. One thing I would like to note about this game, it has been out for a couple years now, and as of recent, there's been a lot of speculation on it. They introduced Clan Wars, and there was a lot of people or returning members that came back to check out Clan Wars. They're redoing some of the maps, including River City, for those of you who already are familiar with the game. So now it's a little more interactive, including like knocking over trees and statues and so forth. And overall, I think it's coming back. I think that they're going to start redoing some of the maps, and they're going to enable more options when searching for battles and so forth, or at least we can only hope that they will. And all in all, it's a fun game. It really is just it's a fun game. The matches are 15 minutes or so, maximum allotted time, and there's 3 modes right now, including Conquest, Assault, and Skirmish. Conquest meaning you're capturing resources from several different points on the map. If your team captures those parts on the map. Skirmish meaning it's just it's just team versus team, last man standing, whole team wins kind of deal. And Assault, where you do have a base on each side, and it's kind of like, I wouldn't say capture the flag, you're not bringing it back, but you're capturing the other team's base, and if you can either cap or you can, again, destroy all the enemies on the other side, and that will allow you to win as well. So, we're getting a little bit of a longer wait time here. I'm looking in the queue, and it's showing a breakdown, as you can see up here in the top right corner, that the largest amount of mechs that are currently out in the battlefield are heavies. So, and this, the Thunderbolt class, this is a heavy mech, so we might be having a little bit of an extended wait time here. But nonetheless, I did want to bring you some gameplay footage from it. It is a pretty fun mech, and they did do a good job with the loadout here. I am enjoying it as it is for now. I only have 2 Thunderbolts. I wasn't really a fan of them to begin with, but these different kinds of heroes that they keep bringing out, and some changes with some of the weapons make them a pretty fun mech to cruise around in. So again, if you guys even want to shoot me a friend request or an invite or something like that, and we can do a private group match or something like that, please let me know. Oh, and here we go. So River City, This is the brand new map that PGI just released, and it is a remake of the old River City. It's a lot bigger. It's pretty big actually. They extended it pretty extensively actually, and it's a lot more interactive. You'll see. You can even hear in the cockpit. You'll see. I'll be able to knock over trees and lamps and so forth. It's bigger, so you're not as confined in a space. Essentially, it used to be specifically around this right here. That used to be the old River City, where my mouse is hovering over in that border. And now they blew it out. So there's some oil refineries, and there's a harbor here next to the Citadel, if you guys remember the old River City. And you start out in the dropship. I think they're going to start doing that with all the maps now. You start out the dropship so you get more of the feel of entering into the battle and so forth. And what's great about this level is that they actually did it with different times of day. So as you can see here, it's nightfall. And by the end of the match, the 15 minutes in the match, you will see that it'll be morning. You'll see the sun start coming up. That's assuming it does last that long. Most of the time it doesn't. It's not going to last that long. But I'm going to go this way just because I don't want to get stuck behind him. This is the new map, River City. I kind of understood and sympathize with people a lot when they're talking about some of the issues that they're seeing around the game. But at the same time, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot that goes into it. So, I think we should be a little more understanding when it comes to, who's working on the maps and so forth, and the mechs themselves. I have to agree. I think there are a lot more mechs being made than there are maps, and that's one of the specs about it that I can honestly agree with. I think we'd rather see some more maps and some more gameplay styles and some more options when going into battle than to just see different variants and different chassis coming out that we can try. That's how you're going to keep the people interested. That's the premise of this game was around different settings and conquering different worlds and so forth. But the BattleTech space, especially from a MechWarrior standpoint, it's pretty big. You have a lot of followers. There's a lot of people that are enjoying these kind of games, and it's just a matter of whether or not they capitalize on it. So that being said, I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to get into the battle here. As you can see up top, the enemy has captured 3 of the points on the map, as opposed to the 2 that we've currently have. And I'm going to push up a little bit here, hide behind the Citadel. This is the new harbor that's in the map. We got a guy, looks like there's a light, so I'm going to keep he's probably just scouting around. Here we go. And I just shut down. That's one thing that I tend to have a bad time doing, and I forget frequently, is shutdowns, because these guys, the inner sphere mechs, they tend to run a little hotter, especially when you're running large lasers on it. I wasn't paying attention. I saw he focused in on me here, so I apologize to all the viewers for that. But we do have a guy who's getting a little aggressive here. Doesn't realize what he got himself into. And there we go. He's down. Alright, so as you can see, anytime the 5 areas up top are blinking, that just means that there is someone's capping a different point. So when it's flashing red, that means that the enemy is capping a different point. When it's flashing blue, that means we're capping a different point. I'm sure all of you are familiar with this by now, but I just at least wanted to bring you some top dog gameplay. So we're going to check out a little bit over here. I'm going to go into night vision mode. And he was unable to get me. That's one of the newer clan mechs. It's an Ebon Jaguar. It's got some low slung arms, so I know that I have a little bit of a range, or height advantage with my and there he goes. See, it's a heavy mech. It's a good mech. The Ebon Jaguar. It's pretty tough, but it has low slung arms, so you really have to be careful with where you're using it. And this guy is using it pretty well. I don't think he notices that I'm here, or he does notice that I'm here, but he's just stuck behind a. There you go. So it looks like he took a. Just got to make sure I'm not getting cored up here. And I don't really like my position. And here comes a little light. I'm gonna cycle through. Ah, there we go. Got one of his arms off. Here we go. He's coming. There's a couple running around over here. I didn't realize it before, but there we go. Yeah, that hunchback realized he's going the wrong way. The Thunderbolt isn't one of those mechs that you really want to run in front of. It's no Atlas and it's no Direwolf, but it definitely packs a punch if you're standing in front of it. So, and speaking of an Atlas. Ah, great. I hate that. Like, you little lights can shoot your freaking legs off. Stealing kills. What, just because you're faster means you're better? And this Atlas, he's surrounded.
Target destroyed.
That was nice. See, even though this is a pug match, or by pug, mean a bunch of random players of all different skill sets, it's nice to see that they are still somewhat coordinated. Better than some of the other ones where you see 12 different players running 12 different areas around the map. It's honestly ticks a lot of people off, because I know they say, like, sometimes you got to be careful because you don't want to run around in a group and then get arty strikes on you or air strikes on you. But you know what? I'd rather travel in a group and make them be the ones that have the mistake than as opposed to us. In case you guys are wondering what unit I'm in, by the way, I am in the 228th IBR. Fantastic clan or faction, both of them. They are extremely helpful, very competitive, very strong, and they really know what they're doing when it comes to MechWarrior. They know what loadouts. They know so much that I couldn't even begin to. I'm more of a casual player than they are. They really know their stuff. But I do some drops with them and so forth, and looks like we can win this. Just a matter of, dang it, no, we're never mind. We had a guy over here in Theta, and it looks like we're gonna lose on Cap. Dang it. We could have had that. That's disappointing. So I'm alive, and it looks like we had more of the kills, but a lot of our members didn't really capture the points or take them out as quickly as possible. So that's alright. I'll take it. 396 damage, 7 assists, and I'm alive. So, keep in mind, this is a heavy mech. It's not gonna run around the field like any of your other mediums or light mechs. I'm gonna launch us again right now just so that we can get put in the queue sooner. Um, but so like I was saying, this mech is, it can be a lot of fun. You really have to mess around with it. I mean, I've seen some putting, leaving the 9 medium lasers on. So a lot of times they enjoy just running around. They like closer range combat. On the inner sphere mechs, there is a shorter range with the medium laser build. The some I've seen small pulse lasers on it, all 9 slots, and then the rest are just heat sinks. So you could really do a lot with it. There's a lot of fun that can be be had in this mech. I guess you just have to figure out the loadout that's best for you. I really like, packing a punch. That's my style with any of these kind of games. Um, but I really like getting not only up close and personal. I'm more of a brawler than anything when it comes to games like this. As opposed to a light scout or anything like that. I've seen some brilliant work that guys do in some of those light mechs, and I'll be completely honest, I just have no idea how they do it. It's completely amazing to me to watch, like especially if I'm dead in one of the games and I view one of them. It's like it just blows my mind because their screen is moving so fast and I have no idea like what I'm even looking at. Oh, great. I'm glad that I just went. And there's, I guess, one of the problems that people are not currently enjoying about MechWarrior is for whatever reason the game just goes to your desktop. It does not care if you're in the middle of videotaping in this case, but it is what it is. It doesn't bother me as long as it doesn't crash in the middle of a game or an important match or something like that. That's fine with me. But again, so I changed the paint job on this. Originally, it faded from the feet up to the torso. It did like a purple to red to kind of like almost like a pinkish color. And I don't really like that at all, so I just switched it to red and black. Most of the builds that I do, I'm more of a black and white kind of guy. I just keep it simple. Everyone knows who, if it's me or not, especially when we're dropping as a clan and so forth. So, but that's that. So, next match, it looks like, again, it's going to be a conquest. This is Forest Colony Snow. I believe that this is one of the maps that they're looking to redevelop in the next few upcoming, I guess, months or weeks or so. I know that they're releasing the new clan mechs, some of the newer clan mechs tomorrow, including the Shadow Cat and the Arctic Cheetah. I'll be doing some gameplay on that later on this week, so you can check it out and see all the new specs on them. But I did want to at least, I didn't get to do a video on this earlier. I wish I had, but so anyway, back to the game. Looks like we have some lights going towards Kappa. Have a couple guys going in the middle towards Theta. Now, again, got to be mindful here. You don't want to get separated. I really hope that we don't do this split kind of deal, but that cicada running around the base like an idiot. Don't run into me. Now, again, keep in mind, I am by far nowhere near some of the best players that are in this game. They're guys that I see some of the gameplay that's posted on the forums and so forth, and these guys are making shots. I can't even see across this freaking map. Half the time I'm left, I leave myself in zoom just to even see the other side. I saw you though. I saw you peeking out. That was adorable. He didn't know if he wanted to fight.
Target acquired.
Got a Banshee and a Griffin with me. I'll take that, especially if we're going up against smaller mechs. Hey! How dare you? I could tell our team wants to touch Theta and at least get some more points rolling here, but at the same time, no one wants to be spotted, you know? Ooh, that was, I don't know if that was a good move on my part. You know, the top dog, it has good armor. It does have a good amount of armor on it, so it can take a punch. And as you can see, I am demonstrating that pretty avidly here. I'm gonna let that light go. I'm not sure where he's going. He seems to be running across the water. It looks like we can kind of flank in here. I'm not gonna go through the tunnel. There's a tunnel over here. Those of you who forget this map, I'm not gonna really go that route. Just thought I would give some support if there was any that needed. So as you can see, no. Of course, as soon as I hit to see how many people we have left, the entire momentum of the game just shifted. We were down 2, and now looks like we're bringing it closer back to even now. And there we go. Oof. Yeah. So again, I am not the best player by any means. This guy's pounding me with those PPCs. Jesus. I need to start getting my act together here if I want to survive and help out the team a little more. Ow! That Gauss sound is so intimidating. I hate hearing it when it hits. It's like, did he blow my arm off? Probably. Anyway, we're hanging in here. I don't know what I was shooting at just then. I thought I saw a blip. There he is. Oh, now I know what I was shooting at. Not looking too good right now. Stop it! Leave me alone. I'm gonna cool off here for a second. Maybe use one of my, if I was gonna engage a little more in the combat that was there, I probably would have, I hate that. Good thing all my armament is on my right side, sucker. These guys are good, clearly. No! Curse you. Is that the Timberwolf again? Guy's healthy, isn't he? Yep, and he's coming right up here, and he's probably gonna kill me. He's very healthy, and I have my back against the wall here. Yep. Just like that. So, I'm not really giving this Thunderbolt a very good name here. Maybe I'll try a different loadout or something. Yeah, let's see what we have. Can I even see what's going on? Yeah. Oh, we're winning. Look at that. So maybe everything I was doing did have a purpose. It just confused everyone else, and now look at that. Now we're winning. And for whatever reason, the guy that I'm looking at went into third person mode. And now he's back to where he should be. In the cockpit. We better either start capping or something. We're making the same exact mistake as we did last time. You know, we're not doing a very smart job of, you know, figuring out where our caps are. And okay, nice kill. Not sure I'm really a fan of that war horn, but kind of sounds like, I don't know. And look at that! Took the game. Very nice, everyone. No thanks to me, though. But so, as you can see, you know, again, I'm not the best player by any means in this game. I had 8 assists and some decent damage. You know, not a ton, but hey, Not every game is going to swing your way in the points favor, and not every game is going to swing your way from a damage standpoint either. So there might be people complaining, whatever. You're doing random matches with random people of all skill sets, and you just kind of have to deal with it. So, that being said, I think I'll do I could do one more for you guys. Hopefully this one goes a little better than the the last two, and maybe I could get a kill. It seems I'm making this Thunderbolt seem like more of a support mech than the Brawler. Honestly, I don't care what anyone has to say. HPG Manifold is definitely one of my favorite maps in this game. I just think, from a landscape perspective, I know that a lot of people are like, oh, there's not enough stuff to hide behind. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know where to go or how to, well, figure it out, okay? It's a good map. I also like all the sounds are a lot different. It kind of sounds you're in like some vortex with, half the sound is gone, so it's like these weird, like vortexy sounds whenever you shoot some of your weapons. I really have to switch the game modes off. A lot of people like Conquest. I'd rather just beat each other up. I sound like such a noob right now, but at the same time, I'm just telling you what my play style is, and everyone's play style is different. You're gonna get some people that like Assault. Many people that do like Conquest just because they like capturing the base and beating each other in resources and so forth. So it adds another aspect to winning the game. As for me, I'd rather see who's left. If you're alive, good. Clearly, you outmaneuvered your opponent and deserve the win. I'm gonna help this Donnie Lines guy help cap the base. There we go. All right, you happy, Donnie? Donnie and Red. Oh, and there's the other new hero mech that was released. The Quarantine, which is on the Wolverine class. I've heard mixed reviews on it. I got one myself, but I haven't really experienced it yet. Maybe I'll make that the next video, probably. Weird paint job. Interesting paint job. You gotta have some sort of an appreciation for bright colors, right? Right. They wouldn't put it in the game if people didn't like them. Anyway, so now we're not winning on cap because they decided that they're gonna take the third vantage point in the middle, and they are all probably in the middle based on how fast that gauge was just going up. Oh, jeez. So it looks like they're all underneath. That's where the that cap point is located. It's down in this tunnel. And it looks like we have some aggressive friends who want to do it. So you know what? I'm going to go down there and help them out. We're going to take back what's rightfully ours here. Help out. Maybe get some guns on this Centurion. Centurion is one of the tougher mechs to put down. There we go. Components destroyed. Die, clown. Anyway. Gotta watch out for that. Yeah, there we go. Got a kill. Now I'm giving it a better name, right? Hey, stupid Raven. Get over here. Before I knock your stupid legs off. Ha! Eat it! Sucks to suck. It sucks to suck. And I know I overheated, but you know what? Screw you, Raven. It was worth it. Victory lap? Is that what everyone's doing? We're all doing a victory lap? That's what it looks like. Oh no, we're capping the point. I'll take it. Really? You didn't see me in this entire circle or square down here? You just whatever. Alright, so we have slight advantage here. 3-2 in the kill count. See, I'm not even looking at the cap points. Like, call it what you like, but it's not fun for me to go and cap a point unless everyone makes like that consolidated effort. And I am going to get stuck right here. Go back into my hole. I'm by myself as it stands, but it's alright.
New target acquired.
Surrender. Surrender. I was hoping to get a little more support from you guys, but unfortunately you turned your backs the other ways.
New target acquired.
And I just exposed my back to them, which is something you should all remember never to do. It's a horrible maneuver on my point. Ow.
Warning, incoming missile.
No, stop it. Okay, that's something that I could definitely agree with a lot of people to get rid on this game is the frickin' LRM, like, boats, alright? You should have a maximum amount of LRMs, if anything. Either that or make them convert them to short, like, SRMs.
New target acquired.
Something. I just can't, I really,
Target destroyed.
ugh, it just bothers the crap out. It's simply clicking a button, everyone. That's what bothers me about LRMs. You lock on, and you could be hidden behind a frickin' wall, and you have no idea who's where or how you're gonna... Okay. Well, your life ended very rapidly. I'm trying to get good shots here. I'm gonna go help out my friend on the Zeus. And he is right in that corner.
Left torso critical damage. Center torso.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Right torso critical damage.
It's alright. Weaken him up a little bit for everyone. Not the end of the world.
Target destroyed.
Looks like we're gonna take this one. Oh, it's 2 versus 1.
Fuel.
I'm gonna tell him behind you. You know, again, I'm not really playing very smart. You know, I'm kind of just running in there and seeing what happens. Again, I didn't stick with the group a lot, but hey, you know, I'm trying to show as much of this thing as I can, and if I'm not getting good shots, the intention of this video is at least to see how it functions and how it plays. I don't know who we're really watching here. Alright, so they're looking for a cicada. Can't find it. It's not that this is like the biggest map in the world. I mean, you know, if you look at like...
Target acquired. Target
There we go. I just wanted to see that because I had a feeling as soon as I saw the low signal coming up on my screen there that something was probably going to happen. So I got a couple kills that round. Played a little stupid trying to get that executioner by myself. You know, I was a little beat up, and his torso wasn't even nearly as bad yet, but it's all good. And actually, based on that, how fast it took to get that, I'll show you one more round. I have time for one more. So, again, this time I'm going to think completely tactical. The aim of this round is going to be to not only survive, but to win. So, you know, we won the past 2, but I've died. I get it. I bite off a little more than I can chew. I got to remember that this is an inner sphere heavy, and you know, I am right side dependent. Let's put it that way. I know that a lot of my oh, we're back on River City. Again, I forgot to change the game mode. Nice going. But I'm here specifically just to show this thing off. You know, it is a lot of fun to use. I'm not gonna lie. You know, there are a couple of other variants that people prefer. You know, if you love lasers, you know, the pew pew pews, this This is a fun mech to experiment with. I've heard people putting on like 3 ERPPCs. Some are doing the nine using all 9 slots. I mean, go for it. I think it might run a little hot, but go for it. It's a fun mech to use. Again, you have to purchase this mech with mech credits, which you can buy online. It's not that expensive, but to each his own. All right, let's see. Are we dropping at night or in the day? I had a feeling it was going to be daytime. I kind of prefer it to be daytime. I haven't experienced it yet. Seeing if the whole match time, the 15 minutes when you start on the day, if it goes to night, I would imagine it's like, it works both ways. It goes from light to dark or dark to light. All right, so look, I could see the where everyone's headed. I'm gonna stay with the group and saving the best for last, right? That's what everyone's supposed to do. And knocking over some trees. Oh, knocking over some statues. What are they holding? Giant white balls, everyone. That's what they're holding. I kind of want to jump over here. Yeah, I'm not going to hurt my legs. Just have to keep in mind how far you're dropping, especially in a heavy, because you could damage these legs pretty good if you keep doing it consistently. So it looks like I have a very, very aggressive team this round. They're running right towards the middle. No care in the world about tactically grabbing Theta, but we do have the advantage. So I guess they took that into account. Let's get on the spider. You can stop. Oh, never mind. We're gonna go for one of these guys, the slower. I'm not gonna stand here. Again, you do want a torso twist if you can. I kind of locked fire and I had some support here, so I'm not doing it as much as I should, but hey look, some more white balls. Maybe that's where the white balls are coming from. The big white tank. Oh, crap. I gotta pay attention. Alright, I'm not gonna follow that. I mean at this point it's stupid to be like have 7 of us chasing after a light. I'm not gonna fall into that trap, and then especially for the viewers, I know that's really annoying when you see a lot of people do it. Just gonna peek out a little bit there. Okay, caught a little damage on my arm, not a big deal. Of course, as soon as I'm about to whip around the corner, drop a strike. What do we got over here? A gargoyle? Gargoyle and a cataphract. I did not know that the cataphract was there. Otherwise, I probably want to poke that way. I'm gonna stay with the group. That's the main objective here. Man, I really have to learn, like, especially if they're all frickin' standing there and I was just over there before, not to go that way. Well done, whoever Jade Flanker is. Alright, maybe I'll sneak past him up here, up on the ramp. I think he saw me, but trying to stick with the group.
New target acquired.
And that was a mistake on his part. Way overextended. Yeah. That's right. Turn around. I hate that cataphract. He's what's preventing my advance.
Left arm critical.
No.
damage.
Well, actually, I don't really care about my left arm.
Target destroyed.
Teleforce stealing kills. Actually, I'm just kidding. I wasn't really aiming at him.
Target acquired.
Ow! See, I never think he's looking at me, and that's how you know that some of these players are getting really good. They turn and fire. It's maybe it has to do with the sensitivity on my mouse versus theirs. I don't know.
New target acquired.
Got a gargoyle. There's a stormcrow. You, big O, big O, big O. I can only insinuate what that big OB means. I'm sure that's not really your name. You. Ow. Got him though.
Center torso critical damage. Left torso critical damage.
Cool down a little bit here. Use a cool shot. Got Arvin. Marvin.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Yeah, how you like that, Big O? Got you back. Trying to steal some more kills. Waiting for me to loosen him up with my sweet lasers.
Target acquired.
There's the quarantine. See from the last match? And of course my team runs in front of me.
Target destroyed.
Oh, Teleforce. It doesn't matter anyway. It was a good round. I had a lot of fun at least. So that is the Thunderbolt top dog variant. It is a ton of fun. This round I got 2 kills, 9 assists, 372 damage. Not bad, not fantastic by any means, but it's a lot of fun. That's the intention of any video game that you're gonna play, especially something like this. It's 15 minutes, and you can, if you only have an hour, you can get a couple rounds in, have fun, enjoy a new variant that they put out. They put work into this. It's not just, they're not just tossing things up in the sky and hoping that people look at it. So again, they did. This is the top dog variant, and next time I will be bringing you content probably on the quarantine. So please feel free to use any comments, questions, concerns below in the space provided, and yeah, subscribe if you can. It helps out a great deal, and I hope to see you guys soon. All right, take care.